Rolling on that strong kush. I can't do no wrong. Put it in a bomb. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Geezy Vision here on Young and Stupid. I'm your host, J-GEEZY, and I got three special guests with me here today, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
What's poppin'? I'm Youngla.
Juju, what's good? My name's Dreema.
Hey, that's what's up. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Appreciate it. Respect. Well, we'll start with you, and we'll just go down in the line. Why don't you let everybody know what it is that you do and why you're here?
I'm a young entrepreneur. We're artists in the city. Hey, you already know. We're artists in the city. We're trying to put the city on, dropping music, doing all kinds of shows. Hopefully, everyone fucks with it.
So you're like you're a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a rapper.
And I'm the EDM artist of the group.
EDM artist of the group. Okay, so are you like a DJ?
DJ, and then I produce EDM as well in a bunch of different genres and stuff, and then I make beats for them sometimes too.
Oh, so you make hip hop beats as well?
Yeah.
He helps produce most of the majority of my tracks that I'm dropping soon.
Fire. Okay. So how did you guys all meet?
I knew him since grade 9.
Yeah.
I've known him for a minute as well too, but we all when we started doing music all together, it was probably grade 11ish. Well, with him it was grade 11ish. With him it was
I met him at
recently,
Yeah,
really close.
Yeah.
It was
we went to the same middle school,
ago.
but didn't actually connect on music until recently.
Okay. When you guys went to middle school, did you guys? Okay. Let me slow down. How about you guys all tell me how you guys even got into making music?
It was just fucking around at the beginning. I took for shits, I took a music course in grade 12, and with a homie of mine, Diamond Swego, shout out him.
Shout out.
There we go. We were just fucking around with it, and then it literally turned into during our lunch block, him
I
and
would sneak out of my classes, go
and all the homies would go into the little brick studio room. We just spit freestyles, and we just decided to take it the next level up from there.
Yeah. For me, it was grade 7. I was just listening to a bunch of Avicii and all that shit, and then just decided that I'd torrent FL Studio and see where it goes, and then making music ever since.
FL Studio. Which one did you? What was the first version you got?
I think I got 11. 11. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I started with the 9.
Oh yeah.
I
got you.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so if you were to someone who's never heard your music before, never heard you spit anything, how would you describe kind of your sound to them?
For me, I like to just rage pretty much. I just like to rage, especially at the concerts. It's more if I could describe mine, I'd say it's more performance kind of music. But definitely if you're listening to it, it's definitely
it's more of a party music.
Yeah, I'd say that more of a party music.
Where we like to perform for people, so might as well get the place lit.
Okay,
I'm just all over the map. I'll make anything.
He showed me some chill beats before, and they're vibey, and then he puts on his hard shit, and I'm damn, if I listen to this shit for too long, I'm finna get a nosebleed type shit. This shit goes in.
Speakers just straight gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the amount of noise complaints just ridiculous at this point.
Make all kinds of genres though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just
just
no,
the beat.
we try not
Once
to
we
base
hear
it
the
on one genre. We fuck around with it.
Yeah. Once we hear the beat, it's it takes us to something.
Yeah.
We're still early in our careers too. We got hella time to experiment with shit. So
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so tell me about your first memories or your introduction into music growing up, as a kid, as kids.
What kind of music you listen to?
Yeah, exactly. Who put you on to the type of music that kind of made you who you are, and
Well,
what type of music were you listening to back then?
Originally, the first person that ever I was listening to music almost every day, and it was just because of me and my mom was always riding around the car, and she'd play Young-GEEZY, Akon. Yeah, you know. Oh God, my mom was listening to some nice music. In my opinion, she was listening to Jeezy. She was listening to. I was even listening to fucking Akon. I was listening to so much Akon. I was listening to
Akon was
Chris Brown. I was listening to so much shit just because of my mom. And then way back, my dad was listening to hella Spanish shit. I was listening to Spanish shit almost every day in the kitchen. He would just be bumping fucking Spanish music.
That's fire.
That's nice.
but mostly from my mom. But yeah, after that, it was just literally I got influence from other artists that kind of progressed to the music I'm making today, kind of. But
So basically for me, it was like, I started out listening to a lot of like Black Eyed Peas, and then there was like, I listened to a lot of like bands and stuff too, like Linkin Park, All American Rejects, like those OGs. But then what like really put me on to EDM was definitely like Avicii and Skrillex. Like those are the two that really just popped it, and then slowly got more into like hip hop and stuff too after that, and then yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at now.
What about you?
well, I was just gonna punch in. Black Eyed Peas was huge for me too. Bro. I was listening to so much Black Eyed Peas.
They're hard, bro.
Have you heard their newest?
I just saw it.
Yeah,
I just found it
nice,
yesterday.
yeah.
I searched them up for the longest.
They got no more Fergie. It's just the
no more
Yeah.
Fergie. That kind of makes me a little upset.
Yeah, but like,
she really added something.
I'll take Fergie's spot though.
No, for real though. Yo, imagine going on tour with Black Eyed Peas.
That'd be
man.
fine. Honestly,
nutty, for real.
Shout out Will I Am.
Okay, so who are some of your favorite artists? Like
Right now?
yeah, like right now and just of all time. Like you know that you're just like. You don't have to make it like a list or anything, but just some names that come to mind that are like, you know, their music was like really impactful on you.
Travis Scott.
Jaden Smith.
Word.
James
Okay.
is fire. James is
No,
fire.
he is fire, but I just that's okay. That's what's up.
Travis Scott.
Straight up.
I fuck with Kanye shit. Kanye's just a legend. Smoke
Straight
Perp.
up.
I fuck with Smoke. Shout out Smoke Perp. He's fire too.
Okay.
Frank Ocean is sick.
Lil Pump.
Well, you listen to the new.
Nah, not really.
Not really?
No.
Are you just joking? You don't
Offset's
listen to
fire
Nah, I like
too.
Lil Pump. I like him.
Offset's fire
the
too.
new album was
Migos.
like kind of whack though. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't messing with the new album.
Yeah, one of my homies was like, "Yo, you hear that new Lil Pump? This shit was fire." I was like, "Whoa, homie just did like 6 years in the pen and stuff. And he's talking about really Lil Pump album." I was like, "Oh, you're the last person I expected to be bumping the Lil Pump album." But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't really like his music. I just like him. He's funny, man.
it's
He's got
fair.
a sick personality. That's facts.
Yeah, all those rappers are like definitely like exposed for me, and then like EDM, like Martin Garrix, Deadmau5, even like Daft Punk. Like shout out to Daft Punk, they're OGs.
shout out, they are OGs, yo.
Yeah,
I used to listen
With
to
the helmets, right? They got the helmets on.
electronic music back in the
Yeah,
day, in like
yeah,
high school
yeah.
days.
what do you say?
The
They got the
helmet.
helmets on, right? That
Yeah. Them like Porter Robinson, all those guys is fire.
You ever thought of doing kind of like the helmet gimmick? I seen a few. Oh, you got the goggles. That's the thing.
Oh, that's
The goggles are my thing, and
Okay.
like I've thought about helmets like many times, because like it'd be kind of nice to have a helmet low key, because like you're still like in the spotlight, but you can still like go to like a grocery store and like do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just figured that.
Once your identity gets exposed,
Yeah,
then
that's
you're
true.
fucked. Then you're fucked.
True.
Kind of already know what you look like too.
Like it wouldn't be that hard for people to find out what I look like. So I was like, I don't really see a point in it. So just goggles from here on out.
Okay, goggles. Why the goggles?
So when I was going to winter breakout to see Uzi, I was with my boy Amir, and then he's like, "Yo, let's just wear ski goggles just for like the shits." I'm like, "All right, sure." And like first thing I noticed when I get there is that the goggles I was wearing matched all of the merch that was there. So I'm like, "All right, this is a good sign." And then Uzi comes out wearing goggles too. I'm like, you know what? This is just my thing from now on. I'm just doing it.
It's safe too when you're in the mosh pit and you got those goggles on. You're not
True,
getting fucked
bro.
up,
You're
throwing
just-
elbows and shit. That you're safe.
Game mode, just ready to go.
Mosh pit ready, yo.
Literally, I had two homies come out of there with like cuts around here. And
Yo,
I'm like,
mosh pits are wild.
I'm like,
bro.
dude, if you're wearing goggles,
Like,
then
really
those cuts aren't there anymore.
You just start moshing.
Oh, we started this.
I was at a Schoolboy Q show,
Yeah.
and I was like sitting off to the side, like we're like he's performing, he's at the front, right, and we're like kind of off to the side,
Yeah.
and there's like the floor, right,
Yeah.
and like you could just see there was a certain song he started performing, and you could just see all of a sudden in the middle there this mosh pit was formed, and people were just, you could see people were just getting knocked out, elbows, punches, like it looked like an actual fight was going on. Like, oh,
I feel like you could absolutely obliterate people in a mosh pit.
oh, you could tell that there's a couple people in that mosh pit that weren't actually just moshing; they were like legit just using an
wanted to kill
excuse
people.
to just like lay someone out with a
I
punch.
got you.
I swear to God, some songs can give you superpowers though, man.
For sure,
Yeah.
for
You
sure.
play some nice. You're in the mosh pit. You could be the skinniest little white boy in the world and start playing a certain song, and all of a sudden you're flying all over the place, bro. Just sending drop kicks out,
just going nuts.
I've still like never been knocked clean on a pit, which like I'm pretty proud of. Like looking at the size of my arm so quick.
I would never get knocked out in the pit.
You gotta say, if you get knocked down in the pit, you're fucked.
You're gonna trample on, like you're messed.
You're fucked.
Dude, Travis, scariest pits I've ever been in my life.
Really?
Because it's like right when like the beat switch ups happened in Stargazing, it was straight up like a 30 to 50 foot pit. Like it was like massive, and like
was he headlining the show?
This was like his concert.
Okay.
Travis's concert, and then like usually with mosh pits you just kind of like jump in the middle and then just push people around, but this is like you sprint to the middle of that and just hit as many people as you can. And I'm just this little frail dude. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get fucked real quick.
That's hilarious. Earlier you mentioned how you guys like your music is like party music. You guys like performance music. You guys like to like get the crowd lit and go. Yeah. So I take it you guys like to perform?
Yes.
A lot, like live performances. Have you guys done many live performances?
Yeah, we did one at Fortune that was fucking wild. That shit was crazy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've done quite a bit, but for me, like the stand-up one was Fortune. That shit was turned. Yeah, super turned.
That's what's up. Did you all perform?
Nah, I wasn't.
Nah, he was
I'm still a minor. I can't even get into Fortune.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
I'm 19. We're both 19. He's 17. And that's still in grade 12.
Yeah, that's what's up. No, but that's good, yo. You wanna like. I always love it when I hear about people who are like young doing this. You know, you start young, yo. Like if you're passionate about something.
So you have like Young Ivany on here.
Yo,
shout out Young Ivany, the 14-year-old, bro.
Yo.
That's crazy.
That's
14, bro.
Because think about it. By the time he's 14, right? Yeah. Think about, you said you're 19. Yeah. That's 5 more years. Think about how much more
you can build
into it. Yeah, like how much you'll grow in 5 years.
I feel
5 years of just building.
Like you always gonna start young, bro. Like that's why like I'm so happy that I started in like middle school. So like I'm just have like such like an upper hand.
Yeah, I wish I took it more seriously when I was in
Facts.
like grade grade 11 was just literally fucking around. Like it was literally just fucking around with just like him and all my other homies, and then freestyle, and then we started getting serious. Like
I started our grad.
Yeah,
that was our first show.
Yeah, literally, I performed at our grad, event, and then after that, like literally right after graduation, it was just like that's when we started being like, okay.
But we didn't really take it serious until like summer.
Yeah, that's true.
Once we started getting shows, and we're like, yo, people actually like us.
Let's keep on going.
Once you see the positive feedback, it's like,
when you see, you can feel the love. You can feel
the like, man.
It's right. Oh man, yo,
it's crazy. Like when people DM you, like, oh, they like your music, and like,
it's a good feeling.
Or like recognizing like in public, like that's like trippy
stuff like that.
I still don't know how to handle it, to be honest. Like if someone comes
up to
celebrity,
you know?
When they call you by like your rap name, it's like what?
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't really like being like referred to as just Dreema. It's like weird.
Right.
Like kids at like my school and shit.
Used to, you know?
Yeah, like I'll just be like in the bathroom at school, like taking a piss, and a kid comes up to me like, "Yo, you're Dreema." I'm like, "Can you like wait?"
Yo, that's actually pretty dope, man. So, what about some new music that you guys got out? Like, tell me about some of the new music that you guys have been working on.
I'm holding on to so much unreleased music right now. It's crazy. I have a lot of stuff with him, and it's like honestly enough to like probably make an album. We could make an album together. With him, we're planning on making some new stuff too.
Okay.
I'm planning on dropping an EP soon.
Yeah, he's working on an EP too.
Okay, yeah. When you thinking?
I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to get all these songs done first, and then get a music video set up.
That's fire. Yeah, and then I got 2 EPs probably dropping next month.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like pretty much like my concept with them is like one's called the Light EP, and it's like the chill like happy shit that like I've already been dropping, and then I got like the Dark EP, which is like dubstep, like more like performance style shit, and then like I think
you can catch me on the Dark EP.
Yeah, they both might even make an appearance on
Yo, that's fire.
You might just catch me on the Dark EP.
Yo, that's fire. Yeah. I'm excited to see us. You said both might be dropping next month?
Yeah. They'll be dropping around the same time.
The Light and the Dark EP, so a little two-sided. And then you're just still working on... And you said you just got a bunch. Now, is there a specific reason why you're holding these?
Don't get Watch Out.
Don't get Watch Out.
Don't get Watch Out.
Is it available on all streaming platforms?
No, only on SoundCloud.
Yo,
so go on my
SoundCloud. What's your SoundCloud? It'll be in the description, but
Basic
still.
LA, just follow me on Instagram.
There you go.
All my
The IG plug.
Watch out.
all my stuff I have right now is all on SoundCloud, but it's everything that I'm going to be dropping is going to be available on all
All
platforms.
platforms.
Yeah.
I'm on
We
all
started off with
platforms.
the SoundCloud,
so,
but now we're going.
yeah. I'm on everything, so search Dreema, you'll find me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's like? I know the music. You just told us what's coming up next for the music, but like, what's next for you guys as like artists and stuff? Do you guys have any upcoming shows planned that you want to like tell us about? Some.
I don't think we have any upcoming shows right now.
I'm trying to get some more.
Hey,
Honestly, we're trying to build up.
promoters, bookers, out there, yo. They're trying to get some shows, yo.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to plan like an album release party type thing for like the 2 EPs, and that happens in like probably mid to late April. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got lined up.
We're trying to be on this breakout.
Yeah,
Breakout needs to hit us up.
I'm trying to be you guys' DJ breakout, bro.
That'd be fire. What does Meloway mean to you guys?
Mellow's a man.
He did good, honestly. The thing that's nice about Meloway is that he took a bunch of different styles and he just like created a group. So it's like it's really diverse. The group that he created is really diverse. It's
Well,
not
clearly, you guys.
not just all one sound. Like
Yeah.
even though we both like to make like the live type music,
Yeah.
it's you could still tell that there's a difference between us. That it's like it's almost like a different vibe, kind of, you know.
Yeah, it's like Melo's assembling like an arsenal for real. Like he's
It's
trying
a fucking
to
army. It's gonna be an army.
Like I feel like what he's trying to get at is like if someone hits him up and be like, "Yo, we need this type of artist." Like I got 4 here.
Yo,
But yeah,
that's
he's
fire.
strapped. Yo, he's strapped.
That's fire. Now, do you guys have any? If you could work with anybody out there, who are some like dream collabs or some collabs you want to make
Anybody?
happen? Or anyone speaking into existence right now?
Damn.
Who are some collabs that you guys want to do?
Say some local guys
You
too.
know what I mean? No, yeah, local, international, famous, not whoever. Like,
the dream, the one that I want to. It's obvious for me is it would be Travis, just because I've been listening to him
okay.
for like the longest time.
Yeah.
Like,
For
since
me, like Killy. I'm trying to get a song.
Okay.
I'm trying to take over Canada, bro. Honestly, I'm trying to.
it's trying to be Vancouver's Drake.
Vancouver's Drake, yo.
Take over the city, take over the country.
Vancouver definitely needs its version of a Drake. You know?
Facts.
That's what like
That's
would
the goal,
make
fam.
the whole city like really just like
Facts.
so much opportunity.
Yeah,
would
the
come
thing
from
about
that.
that is the thing about with Vancouver, it's like the vibe that I'm trying to like see is like a lot of people, like a lot of artists are trying to take it as like they want to be the one to put the city on the map.
Yeah.
But as of right now, like honestly, like there's some like I could like literally like throw like a fucking basketball out my window and hit a Vancouver artist. Like there's so many that
There's
it's
a
like
lot. There's a lot.
it's honestly it's like if someone does it, bro, I'm happy either way, bro. Like we all came from like most of us came from the same city. It's just like it's like shout out to everyone.
And we know
honestly,
like a lot of these artists coming out too together. Like there's people trying to do it for popularity, and there's people trying to put on the city. You know.
like,
Yeah.
you can tell the
You can
difference.
tell
Like, it's
the
not hard to
difference.
tell the
Joke to these
difference.
guys.
It's
Yeah,
not
for
hard
sure.
to tell the
Unless they're like
difference.
just trying to be at these like parties
Yeah.
and shows, just trying to show out. But
Yeah.
we're trying to make money off this, trying to start something.
Yeah, Travis and Kelly would be sick to work with for real. I'd love to get like if I were to go local wise,
And
like
Houdini.
yeah, J-Mon and Goku would be sick local wise. But like as far as like famous wise, I'd love like crazy idea, but if I could get Kanye to do some crazy like sampling and shit and like work that into an EDM track somehow, I feel like that could be unreal.
I feel like he'd be the perfect person to
Kanye
Yeah.
can
do any sort of genre blending, genre fusing type of
Dude,
deal.
Kanye
With some
is just
hip-hop,
like
with
a
some
genius.
Musically, yo, he's
He's just
yeah.
a genius.
For
man.
me
Like,
personally, he's a
anything.
top 5 rapper and top 5 producer. I just,
Absolutely.
Yo, yeah, for me,
Same
yeah,
way.
definitely, yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, it's one artist that I've never seen though that I need to. I've seen a
Oh,
lot of
in
rappers,
performance
but
rap?
I've never seen Ye. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's you were saying
Houdini.
Houdini. Are you talking about like Houdini? Like is this
Toronto?
The Toronto,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought you were talking about.
like magician Houdini.
Magician.
No, I thought you were talking
Get him on
about
a track,
the freaks come out at night Houdini, like the old school from the 80s Houdini. That's what I was like, you know Houdini? Like, yeah, like what? That's what's up. Okay, well, yeah. Why don't you remind everybody and let everybody know where like exactly when and where they can find you on all the platforms and where they can listen to your music again, because all the links are going to be in the description, but you know what I mean, there might be some people right now who are just listening to just want to click on their phone.
As of right now, you can find all of my stuff that I have on SoundCloud. Other than that, everything's going to be dropping on Apple Music, Spotify, all platforms. You'll be able to find everything on all platforms really quick now. It'll be coming out.
Just follow me on Instagram, Basic LA. I just dropped a single. It's called Watch Out. Go get that. Got a EP, Demons and Hennessy, coming out. It's gonna be on
Demons and Hennessy?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
It's coming out. Yeah, just go get that.
Fire.
Come to the shows.
Come to the shows.
For real, that's people need to come to the shows. Like they don't know until they come to the shows and they see how live it is. That's like
Facts. Yeah.
very necessary.
For me, under the name Dreema, you can find my music every platform. Dropped a single like a month ago called Silent. Shout out to Jessica Parker, the vocalist.
Shout out.
And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then for like remixes and shit, that's all on my SoundCloud because of copyright, obviously. Can't say remixes hit 10K, so let's get to 100K soon.
Yo, come on, go get that, go stream that. Okay, I got one more question for you guys, because you guys all rep the 604. You guys clearly trying to put on for the city.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fucking with the energy. In your guys' opinion, I want you to answer. What do you think is missing from the city to like put it on the map? What do you think? What do you think needs to happen in the Lower Mainland here for us to be put on the map in ways like Toronto or other major American cities or whatever on the music scene?
I think artists need to stop thinking that they can do it all on their own, bro. It comes with teamwork. Honestly, at the end of the day, shit like you need people to make shit happen. You can't just do shit by yourself. You know, like people need to like realize that like
you need people to invest their money into you so that you can shine, and then like you do the same for other people.
Yeah, it's not like I don't think that when it happens, because I know it will happen. It's not gonna be one person. It's gonna be a group of people. It's gonna be a team of people.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Definitely agree.
That's what I'm saying. Right now there is no fucking time to be like beefing with like shit. That's just not necessary. I don't gotta waste my energy on fucking some lames. That's just not it right now.
Teamwork definitely makes the dream work.
Yeah, for real.
As far as like EDM though, like BC's kind of like already on the map and people don't even like really notice.
Vancouver's been doing
like,
good. I'm saying that.
Like in EDM wise, like we got some like big ass artists. I don't know if y'all know like Excision, but he's got his show here soon that's like selling to like Pacific Coliseum and shit. He's just from Kelowna.
I'd almost argue that like the demographic of people, like more people here listen to EDM and like electronic music than they listen to like hip hop or like, you know what I mean? I feel like in where we live, like I feel like that's one of the reasons why we're not on the map in terms of like hip hop or rap, because most of the people don't really like.
True, but like that being said, there's still like a lot of people that listen to hip hop. Like
for sure.
Like I don't like I know a ton of people that listen to EDM, but I don't know a lot that just listen to EDM. Like most of them are listening to rap too.
That's why I like working with him so much. It's like, especially on the EDM tracks, it's like so many people like EDM, so many people like hip hop type music. If we like mix the two together, what the like some shit's gonna happen, you know? Like some shit's gonna happen.
I've yet to see like a local EDM and rap collab, so that might be the first.
Might just make something happen, you know?
Yo, that's what's up, yo.
So wait on it, bro. Wait on it. It's gonna happen.
Yo, that's what's up. Well, yo, again, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate that. Yeah, yo, you guys are really dope. I'm definitely excited because I'm trying to come to one of these shows. You convinced me. I'm coming. So the next time there's a show, you know what I mean, holler at your boy because I need to come see this energy.
I got you, bro.
Live in person.
We'll stage diving.
Hey, well, I don't know about that. But if you need someone in the crowd to catch you, if you go stage dive, yo, I'll be there, man. Yo, I'll be there. But I need y'all to go in the description, click all their links, go follow them, go listen to all their music, check them out, stay up to date, keep updated. And while you're at it, you need to click the subscribe button for the Young and Stupid page. Hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all the latest videos.
Facts, bro.
And big shout out to you guys, you know what I mean? Big shout out to Meloway. Big shout out to Young and Stupid. And my boy, I don't even know what your new name is, so I can't say it yet, but we'll get it right for next time. Shout out G-Town 604, you know what it is. Until next time, it's your boy J-GEEZY with GEEZY Vision. Yo, we out.
Gang.
Can I shout someone out like real?
Oh, no.
Real
Shout some
quick.
out. Shout some out.
Yo, shout out to CBS Mob. That's it.
Shout out to CBS Mob, yo. All right, we out.
Yeah.
Haha.
I messed up.